Hey guys, what's happening? September 9th, 2017, 9 p.m. East Coast time. I'm sorry I'm an hour late, but for a good reason, guys. You hear the music, you know what that means. It's Mario Kart 8 night here on Stormforce Games. Good evening, everyone. I'm TVGuyJay. I'll be your host tonight for this awesome journey through Super Mario World and Mario Kart 8. But wait, there's more. Not just Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, my friends. That's right. Thanks to your generous donations, we were able to finally go out and get ourselves a Nintendo Switch. Here it is. It's actually in there too. It's quite heavy. So we are going to unbox this tonight live on stream right here on Stormforce Games. Tell your friends. Have them come on in. I'm not switching to the live scene yet because I don't have anything up. What we're going to do is we're going to sit here and unbox it. So we will say goodbye to the Mario Kart 8 title music. and we'll get right into it because I want to get this thing hooked up, set up, so that we can play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, with that being said, I need to put the YouTube chat in here. There we go. And might as well throw this in here too, so that we can see all of our friends. I gotta move that though. That's not right. There we go. Much better. So let's see who we got in the chat. We got Dana Croft, Ariel's here, Blue Ferran, Edo Katoba, welcome, and a few other people. I think Axel was in there too. So guys, welcome. So let's do this, shall we? I'm going to, I'm just going to pop the top here. And then what I'm going to do is, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me get the camera down here so that we can see it. I'll see if I can kind of break the fourth wall here. Oops, not really the shot I want to have, but... So there we go. Here is the Nintendo Switch. We're cracking it open for the first time. Whoa! I should probably turn off the chroma key so that we can, so it's not wigging out here. Where is it? There it is. So we'll just turn that off for now. People can see the magic wall. That's fine. So this is just full disclosure. This is the first time I've opened this. I have not opened this prior to right now. So you and I are seeing it both for the first time here. So we have our... It's much smaller than I expected it to be. You know that? Let me move the chat. We'll move the chat over here so that you guys can see it. So yeah, it's much smaller than I expected. Here's one of the Joy-Cons. Wow, this is incredibly small. Incredibly small. So there it is, Joy-Con number 1. Now I know you guys, when I asked you, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see the gray one or the neon one? Well, everyone voted neon, I think, except for one person. As it turns out, locally, none of the stores had the neon version. So I had to get, in order to get it tonight, I had to get the gray version. So I'm sorry about that, but at least we have it. I had to drive one whole state away to get this device because none of the stores in my state had this. Here's the other Joy-Cons. So there they are together. Quite small. They fit in the palm of my hand quite nicely. Couple of buttons in here too, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, there are those, and then of course the center screen here, the actual console itself, is right here. There it is, Nintendo Switch. Sorry, everything's backwards on my camera. So there's the Nintendo Switch. Looks like it has like a kickstand that pops out, or maybe that's not a kickstand. Maybe that's a... Looks like there's a micro SD slot in there. Speakers on the back, a charging, I'm assuming a charging and docking port on the bottom. Game card slot on the top, power, headphones, and volume switches. Switch. So I guess the Joy-Cons kind of slide in like this and click. Nice captive click there. I know it kind of looks like an iPad, right? So there it is. There it is, all built together or put together. See my studio lights in it. But there she is, the Nintendo Switch. It's very wide because when you throw those Joy-Cons on the outside of the screen here, it feels wider. It feels slightly wider than the Wii U gamepad. So we'll set that there for now. We'll pick this up and get it out of the way. I don't think there's anything in there, just cardboard. So what do we have in here? We have an HDMI cable. Always nice to have extras of those. We have the AC adapter for the console. So actually, while we're going through this, I'm going to plug it in because I don't know what the battery's like on this out of the box. So I want to make sure that we have a good charge here. Hopefully it's not completely dead, because then we won't be able to play it if that's the case. Or I suppose I could just play it while it's plugged in. So here we go. Plugging this in. My super long power strip down here. And we'll just let this charge up for now while we wait. Looks like it's got about a half a charge on it, so that's good. Oh, it's booting up. Well, we'll wait for that. In here, it looks like in here, this is the little Joy-Con holder thingy. I guess they call it a, what do they call it? A bracket, Joy-Con bracket or something. So that's kind of cool. Didn't know it came with one of those. Here's one of the Joy-Con wrist straps. Safety first, as you know. There's two of these. And what do we have in here? We have some paperwork, some documentation. I think this is the dock, right? So this is the Switch dock. It's got two USB ports on it. It's got a door in the back that flips down, USB port, AC adapter, and HDMI. Very cool. Very cool. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to get this set up. We're going to get this set up. I'm just going to set it right here for now, I guess. I'm going to move my wireless microphone receivers out of the way. They're quite heavy because of the battery that's attached to them. So I'm going to move my Switch dock over here. And so I guess that's it. There's nothing else left in the box except the paperwork. So we're going to kind of clean things up here. Make sure everything's out in the open. Whoops. I don't need to use this HDMI cable right now, so we'll set that aside. Pick the Switch up, move it out of the way. And we'll get that box out of the way. All right, so we'll set this down here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn the Switch off. It may, oh, there we go. I was going to say it may not let me turn it off until I finish the setup here. And I'm going to unplug it. I'm going to disconnect, oops, it's still on, that's weird. I'm going to disconnect the Joy-Cons from it. It's actually rather easy to do. Justin, welcome. How are you? I'm going to set the Joy-Cons in here. Just to kind of keep them attached to something. Keep them out of the way. And I'm going to get this set up and kind of connected. Now the trick is, what am I going to plug this into? I don't have a power outlet over here. So let's see. The AC adapter gets plugged in, and I'm going to take the HDMI cord off the Xbox. So guys, bear with me. I'm going to step away for just a second here, taking the headphones off, and I will over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the HDMI cable out of the back of the Xbox. bring it around here. And we're going to plug that in there. I think that's all I need right now. There's a USB port in there, but I'm not sure quite what I use that for. Maybe someone else knows. So I'll set that there. Now I just got to find a place to plug in the actual switch. I think I have a place to plug it in temporarily. So bear with me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'll continue to talk to you while we do this here. And let me add the chat in here too, guys, so that we can keep up on that. All right. So hang with me while we do this. We get it connected up for the very first time, and then we'll go through the actual setup of the device.